Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. It's Minato here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the recent JP Dokkan data download. There's some nice goodies in here to kind of really speak about today. So let's first and foremost hop into, let's talk about this right here. So, I don't know if I have this pulled up somewhere. Well, I have this pulled up. So, we'll talk about this. Essentially, what's going on here is there's going to be a new extreme, like, Z battle. It's going to be a raid. So, it says, basically, get to stage 999, fight opponents, like, basically across the actual series and stuff like that, from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Dragon Ball Super. And essentially, you're going to get luxurious rewards, it says, which we'll talk about what the actual rewards are. They are very, very good. I mean, we can go ahead and click translate to English. Essentially, again, let's challenge. I was looking back at the characters that appeared by the 7th anniversary. So, this is basically a part of the EX 7th anniversary, the last super featured event, all-star event, basically. So, this is the final part of the 7th anniversary. It's part of the EX part, obviously, right? So, this is going to go up. We know it's going to go up in, like, 30-ish hours or so at this point. So, it's not coming out tonight. It's coming out tomorrow night, which we'll see, right? And essentially, yeah, that's pretty much it about this. It's gonna, you're gonna fight against different enemies throughout the series, like Beerus, Super Vegeta, Junior, GT Trunks and Pan, stuff like that, right? I don't believe the event is it actually in here? That's the thing. It would be, I think it's this, right? If the site loads, yeah, it's this. So you go all the way to stage 999, and if you take a look here, they give rewards like potential orbs, and every 5 stages you get 1 stone. If you see it here, every 5 stages you get 1 stone. Again, we go through Dragon Ball, then we go through Z right here. Well, it's still Dragon Ball, right? Then we go all the way to, like, the beginning of Dragon Ball Z right here. Kalkin Goku Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, blah, blah, blah. You can see every single stage we get at exactly 1 stoner here, right? I actually want to check something. And then every 100 stages, you also get Kais, right? So you get 3 Kais of every typing, and then 3 of these, right? And if we go to stage 300 right here, we'll see against Super Trunks again. We get the same rewards right here, right? It's every 100 stages, you get those rewards. And then, that's a lot of stones. We get that's like about, well, in total, it's like 190 something stones. Because again, you need to go all the way through every single one of these. We just skip ahead. We go GT right here. We see, and then we're in Dragon Ball Super now. And then it goes all the way until, it's funny, this Guasun's a monster. And this guy is the boss. I don't even know if we ever have a, like, there's a lot of these characters that we don't actually have cards for, funny enough. Like, there's the Gods of Destruction right there. See Kale right here, 900. And you see the very final boss is Goku and Frieza. You see you can fight UI Goku, Jiren, and then Goku and Frieza here. You fight them all the way at the very end. For the final stage, you get 3 Elder Kais, 3 Diamond Hercule statues, all these orbs, and 77 Dragon Stones. So in total with the math done, I believe it's like 294 stones. So you get 250 stones plus, basically, for completing this event. You get 5 free multis, basically, from doing this event. Obviously, it's 999 stages, so it's going to take a very long time to actually get that all completed. But once you do complete this, you are basically all set. I would recommend using these stones for Saiyan Day. To everyone that's free to play, right? Using these stones for Saiyan Day is definitely the best option. Saiyan Day is what you want to save for no matter what, right? Saiyan Day is just... it's going to be great, I feel like, Saiyan Day this year, hopefully. But let's have our fingers crossed, right? Again, as we see here, the weakness is Universe Survival Saga. So you want to run a Universe Survival Saga team. Makes the most sense since that's the last, phase you want to run right there, right? It's going to be pretty cool to see how that actually functions, right? Actually, no. Okay, so I'm taking a look here again. So I just literally saw a tweet that came up. So the weakness isn't Universe Survival Saga. It's based off of the saga you're in. So the first one's going to be like Dragon Ball Saga. There's going to be World Tournaments. I believe there's like Pure Saiyan in there. Namekian. Like, there's a bunch of different categories in here. Let me try and pull up this tweet that I just saw right here. But it's actually divided by the different categories. Let me bring this up here. But yeah, you see there's like different categories here. So they are split up based on what section you're fighting. So that's going to be interesting. You have to use different categories, which is cool. I think that's a lot better. You have to really focus on what kind of team builds you're running. And it makes sense. You wouldn't really be like expecting to run Universe Survival Saga against like Goku, for example. Kid Goku, right? So that's cool. Here's the missions here. Baton battle missions that we get, just the usual. This is for clearing the stage 300 of the Extreme Z battle, which is nice, interesting, I guess. These are the extra stages for the Team Bardic EZA, and then these are just additional missions right here for the Android 16. Basically the same missions that we got for the Gotenks. It should be very simple to do. And of course, again, we do have these guys' EZA in the data right here. I don't believe that DBZ Space has them actually translated yet. No, they do not. But I basically know what these guys do. I took a look at them with one of the homies. What's his name? That sounds stupid. Gale. One of the homies, Gale, right? Gale. We look through, do some translations sometimes, right? I didn't actually post like any translations for this, but yeah. So the Shugesh, he still permanently stacks defense. He, I believe, greatly raises attack for 1 turn. And then he does supreme damage like normal, right? Just the basic normal thing, what you would expect from a unit. He gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. And then if there's another Team Bardic category ally, he gets an extra 50% attack and defense. I believe, let me double check that, right? Yeah, if there's an allied Team Bardic category who's participating in the attack. So they have to be on the same rotation. I knew there was something extra there. I just had to double check. I'm not like... I don't know Japanese, like, actually, right? But I can kind of tell what these units do based on, you know, what it says right? I mean, I guess I might as well leave it here, but essentially, he gets, like, a guaranteed crit with the enemy's stuns and stuff like that, right? Let's see. If the attacking opponent is stunned, the spare will always be activated. That means that if he is stunned, the opponent he's attacking, he performs a guaranteed crit. If the opponent is sealed, so basically a state blocking special move is sealed, he guaranteed stuns for a turn. If the opponent is in attack or defense down status, he does an additional attack that has a 50% chance to become a super attack, which is pretty powerful overall. If you can get that double super attack off, that could really be helpful for his stacking, right? The defense stacking could be pretty solid. He has 8k defense, it's kind of bad, right? 8k defense, but for a free-to-play unit, I guess I'll take that for sure. So that's pretty cool. He seems pretty nice and pretty solid. He has a good link set again. You know, Saint Lenin is prepared for battle. Same Pride, same Warrior Race. Like, those are pretty solid links. So yeah, I think this Shugesh could be quite an interesting card as a permanent stacker. Then we have Tora here. So Tora, what he does is he still raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Now he, I believe, greatly lowers defense, if I'm not mistaken. I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Significantly reduces defense, greatly lower defense, blah, blah, blah. He gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gives all allies 3 keen 30% attack and defense, which is good. It's different from when he's pre-Z'd because he used to be just 2 key. And he also gives himself a start of turn attack and defense boost, which is nice. Then Team Bardic category allies get a 10% chance to perform a critical hit, which is nice. Then if there's a low class... No, there has to be 3 or more low class warrior category allies on the team. When HP is 85% or below, he does heal 15% HP. That's basically the same thing here, except it's not 5 or more. It's 3 or more. So that's a lot better. He heals more and has a less HP restriction, which is pretty good. So this Tori seems like he's going to be a very strong unit as a floater, especially. Again, he has a pretty good link set. I like that he has Cold Judgment. Cold Judgment could be a pretty strong link, right, with a lot of these units. He doesn't necessarily share, like, you know, like a lot of teams with these units, right? But, like, I guess, like, for a Tapion and Minoche, he'll work well with them on the, what's it called? What's the category team? Actually, it's, Timeless Legends, right? Is like, translation for them. It's kind of weird. Timeless Legends. It was a different name on the DP version, I think. But, yeah, again, okay stats. He's a permanent stacker. I think he'll probably be the most useful one out of all the Team Bardic members. Simply because of his all-type support, right? The all-type support, you cannot go wrong with that. 16, unfortunately, sucks. I'll just get that out of the way. He raises defense 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers enemy attack. He gets 160% attack and defense at the start of turn. If there's 2 or less enemies, he gets 80% defense at the start of turn. And then when there's the entire rotation full of Android Cell Saga category allies, he has a high chance to guard. Which is kind of funny. If there's 3 more enemies, he does get guaranteed guard, which is pretty good. And when guard is activated, he gets 60% damage reduction. So, it's very specific situations that the 16 could be good. But I feel like at least he's kind of usable in those situations compared to the Gotenks, for example. He has a solid link set for the Android team. He's on an okay amount of teams, right? These are his EZA stats, nothing special, just general EZA stats for a free-to-play unit, right? I would say he's bad, right? He doesn't really look good. Because in this you could be like, oh my god, that's so nice, but you have to keep in mind, like, even with the damage reduction here, like, and the guard, he's not going to be tanking that well without his full passer, right? Because he can only get the guard guaranteed when you're against 3 more enemies. Otherwise, he gets the extra defense and the high chance to guard if there's a full Android Soul Saga rotation. Which is not going to be that common, right? Unfortunately. Because, like, there's going to be units running in the Android team, like, say, the Int 17 Hellfighter and then the AGL 17 from GT. Those units are probably running the Android team, right? I don't know. Again, when there's 3 more enemies, you'll bruise them. But once you get past those 3 enemies, he's going to be kind of like a sitting duck, in my opinion. I think he could have just permanently stacked defense. I don't think that would have... I don't think that would have been a big deal if we permanently stacked defense, right? That would have gave him more meaning. Because, like, say, like, you're in the red zone, right? You have this guy, you know, against 3 more enemies at the start, like, say, the Bojack event. He has a damage reduction. He's able to stack up his defense. And then maybe by the time you're past that phase, you know, if we got especially some additionals in, he'll get the extra defense here. And he'll be stacking up. So he could at least be maybe a solid floating unit at that point. But the 1-turn defense stack, I feel like, kind of kills him. I would have loved for him to stack. And I don't know. He's free to play, I guess. But I don't think that should matter. These free-to-play units have been wonky recently, that they've been releasing, but yeah. I mean, I don't think they've updated it yet here. No, they have not, right? We don't even have the 16 on the site, but yeah, that's pretty much it. They seem pretty solid. I wouldn't say they're anything like that special, right? But I'm excited to try them in game at the very least. I'll give 16 a chance. I don't think he's going to be looking that impressive, though, but that's pretty much it. 250 plus free stones at the very least, which is awesome. I believe, again, Harry Turney did post when it was actually going to drop. If we take a look here, you see right here, the raid opens tomorrow at 6 GMT. So, again, not later today, but tomorrow. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.